Okay, just knocking out some Family Court Act quizzer questions. Okay. Upon a determination that a respondent committed a designated felony act, and prior to the dispositional hearing, the court, and the answer is going to be, shall order a probation investigation and shall order a diagnostic assessment. So those are shalls and not mays. So that would be B, 1 and 3. Again, upon a determination that a respondent committed a designated felony act and prior to the dispositional hearing, the court shall order a probation investigation, shall order a diagnostic assessment. Let's look at what the quizzer writes, because they always have great commentary. Okay, let's see. Oh, which question was that? It was 70. Okay. In any case, and this is FCA 351.1124. In any case, prior to the dispositional hearing, when it has been determined that the respondent committed a crime, the court shall order a probation investigation. If it has been determined that the respondent committed a designated felony act, the court shall, in addition to the probation investigation, order a diagnostic assessment, which shall include psychological tests and psychiatric interviews. Dispositional hearing need not be delayed in order to obtain victims' or families' information for preparation of an investigation report. Note that the repeal dates for Section 351.1 Subdivision 2A and 2B have been extended to 3/31/23 effective. Whatever. Okay. All right. So now we have FCA 353.13. At the conclusion of the dispositional hearing, the court enters a disposition of conditional discharge, the maximum period of which shall not exceed, I believe it's 1 year. Correct. Okay, so the maximum period for a conditional discharge shall not exceed 1 year with no provision for an extension. The respondent during the time of the conditional discharge period is not under the supervision of the probation service or any other agency. Okay, on to the next. We have FCA 353.26. The maximum period of probation ordered by the court shall not exceed, I believe it's 2 years. Okay. 2 years shall be the maximum period of probation. However, the court at the conclusion of the original 2-year period may require, after a hearing, an additional 1 year of probation because of the existence of exceptional circumstances. Let's see what's next. Okay, let's do another one. At the conclusion of the dispositional hearing, the court orders restrictive placement for a respondent who has committed a designated felony act other than a designated Class A felony act. The order shall provide placement with the Office of Children and Family Services. This is 353.55. I'm not sure about this one, so I'm just going to check the back. Okay, and so the answer was A, and that would be for an initial period of 3 years. Let me read that again. At the conclusion of the dispositional hearing, the court orders restrictive placement for a respondent who has committed a designated felony act other than a designated Class A felony act, the order shall provide placement with the Office of Children and Family Services for initial period of 3 years. Okay, so the reference here is to the commission of a designated felony other than a Class A designated felony for which a different period of placement is required. Placement shall be with the Office of Children and Family Services for an initial period of 3 years. Placement involving the commission of a felony shall not exceed 18 months, and in the case of a misdemeanor placement shall not exceed 12 months. Okay, and we're going to end there for the quizzer questions.